A lot of laughs were had at the roast of Tom Brady, but one person who wasn't laughing was Giselle. We have her reaction. Spoiler alert, she's livid. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor. Now, I loved the roast of Tom Brady. I thought it was great. I see a lot of people out there complaining, oh, this was too offensive, not PC enough. I think the audience needs to learn how to decide what they want to watch and what they don't. And it's time we have some roasts again, some jokes. Let us have some offensive jokes. It's comedy. It's a roast. Everybody who goes to that roast knows what they're signing up for. But that does beg the question. Giselle didn't really sign up for a roast. She clearly didn't want Tom to go to a roast. And now she is livid with Tom after the roast, saying the jokes hit below the belt. What is your opinion on this? We're going to go through her comments here. Also, I want to touch upon Ben Affleck, who's getting a terrible reaction online based on his unhinged performance. But let's focus on Giselle. And I'm curious, is it fair for the comedians to have tackled Giselle while Tom Brady's there? Obviously, Tom Brady has signed up for this, and nothing should be off limits regarding Tom Brady. But Giselle didn't sign up. Does she have a point here? We're going to go through the comments. Either way, it's clear to me this whole People magazine report, which I do believe came from her reps, is trying to paint her in the better figure. She's clearly mad. She doesn't want to be painted as someone who cheated. And some might say, well, then don't cheat if you don't want jokes about infidelity at a roast of Tom Brady. But let's see what you think. Let's see what she says, and we'll come back around. She's deeply disappointed by the irresponsible jokes about marriage to Tom Brady, says a source exclusive to People magazine. As always, Bündchen's priority is to support her children who were affected by the irresponsible content that was broadcasted. So now she's labeling the whole roast as irresponsible content. Well, I mean, your ex-husband signed up. So if you're mad at anybody, you got to be mad at him because he knew what he was signing up for. Giselle is disappointed by the jokes made regarding her previous marriage to Tom Brady during the Super Bowl champions Netflix roast. A source tells People that the model is deeply disappointed by the disrespectful portrayal of her family on Sunday evening's roast show. The source adds, as always, Bündchen's priority is to support her children who were affected by the irresponsible content that was broadcasted. As we know, it was at the Kia Forum in Inglewood on Sunday. A lot of his fellow teammates and some big comedians came out. And what was clearly mocked was her relationship to her new boyfriend, her jiu-jitsu coach, Joaquim Valente. Kevin Hart came in hard and fast about it, and as did a lot of other comedians. They mocked him, remarking, "You have 7 rings." Well, 8 now that Giselle gave hers back. Meanwhile, Brady's former teammates made jabs at the couple's previous marriage. We actually showed a lot of the clips. You can watch them here. I'll put it there, unless Netflix keeps trying to block us, which they are. Even though it's completely fair use, we are appealing it. So if you don't see the videos, they disappeared. That's why we're currently fighting Netflix. It's funny how Netflix can just steal all our content without transforming it, offering any commentary whatsoever, and they think they're in the right. But when we offer clear, fair use commentary, well, then they shut it down and actually affect our channel and the monetary. So gotta love the hypocrisy. But anyway, stay tuned. Those clips hopefully will come back. So yeah, they were married 13 years. She filed for divorce. Well, I guess they filed together on October 2022. They share 2 children. And she's not happy. This past week, Giselle has been tirelessly dedicated to aiding those in need in her home state of Rio Grande do Sul, Brazil, which is grappling with the worst flooding in its history. She's concerned about family affected by the devastating floods. So to hear her life being joked about was very disappointing. In case you weren't sure if this was a real quote from her rep, clearly this is a quote from her rep trying to paint her into a humanitarian, non-cheater, perfect mother. Look, I don't know what happened in this relationship. I don't know. There's alleged infidelity, which seems to have been confirmed now she's with this guy that she was with while she was with Tom. And look, but it takes 2 for infidelities to happen in some ways. Obviously, I'm not trying to justify infidelity, but my point is, I don't know what Tom was doing or if he was cool with it or what happened. There's a lot more to a marriage and relationship and things like that. They chose to not, seek it out, figure it out, respect it, understood. But for Giselle to sort of play like you can't talk about it when she's publicly out seeing with the guy that she was getting lessons from during the relationship. I mean, Giselle, you had to know that was going to be bad optics. You're a public figure. I don't know. It feels fair game to me. Most of it was making fun of Tom more than making fun of her. I don't think she was seen in a bad light. I mean, the idea of her cheating is, and she's denied that, I think, saying, oh no, we weren't in a relationship till after. Yeah, whatever. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Was this too far off base? Anyway, she's posting all the stuff on Instagram about this disaster. She's trying to clearly get attention and a relief effort there, and good for her. But the reality is, yeah, she's clearly livid. She's livid that the jokes hit the below the belt. She's furious with the people who roasted Tom and made fun of her. She's livid with Tom for even agreeing to do it, a source told In Touch yesterday evening. So she's really upset. She wasn't happy about, especially the jokes hinting at her possible infidelity. He knew the jokes would be cruel and aimed at his marriage and at her, but he did it anyway. She blames Tom for not even taking her or their children into consideration. Former couple shares too. The jokes hit below the belt and they made it look like Giselle cheated, which she's been desperately trying to deny. Notice, she's been trying to deny. I know she has a temper and I'm sure she called Tom and let him have it, the source dished. Seems likely to me. And again, this is all public knowledge. This is her jiu-jitsu instructor who did get some jokes mentioned about him, which we talked about in those clips. I'll put it at the end of this video too. When you're seen around getting jiu-jitsu lessons and then you're in a full-time relationship with the man, it's hard to not assume that something was brewing while you were in the past relationship. So yeah, Giselle, I mean, I don't know what else we're supposed to say. Yeah, you can deny it all you want, but if anybody's making things look bad for the kids, don't go seeing it with your mistress. I don't know. I think it goes both ways. Clearly something was happening here. Tom's choosing to move on, and Tom didn't make the jokes. Everybody else did. What's interesting, though, is Tom did stop the roast, it seemed, to protect Robert Kraft and the New England Patriots, but not Giselle. So it does seem like Tom had no problem with those jokes being made. In fact, Kevin Hart made it clear he was going to go there before the roast.
Giselle, will that be on?
I mean, I can't speak for what other people are doing or what I'm doing.
For you?
It's a live event.
For you?
It's a live event, man. You know, I think in the idea of funny, you have to be able to grab. You gotta go and make the uncomfortable comfortable.
Will Tom go to the party and be happy with y'all after this?
I'm expecting to lose the relationship with Tom after the day. I've already come in with that.
You're letting it go.
I'll let it go.
Okay.
I understand. I'm not looking for the friendship after today. We've had a great run.
He had a great run. And you could tell from the attitude that Kevin had bringing into the show, he was ready for this to be done. I'm being mean today. I'm not nice, Kevin, today. I'm expecting to lose the relationship with Tom after today. I've already come in with that. So look, he knew Giselle was on the table when Tom showed up. What do you think? Is that fair? Ben Affleck, man, he's not getting a good reaction on it. He never does. I like Ben Affleck. I see the struggles. I don't have a hate on Ben Affleck. I don't like J-Lo as much. But his piece on the roast was interesting. Not going to play it for you. You guys should watch the full roast. But he just, instead of roasting Tom or really anybody, he spent 6 minutes just going off on fans. I don't know why this just disappeared. He went off, like, I would say Unhinged isn't that bad. He went on an Unhinged rant about fans on social media at the Tom Brady roast, sort of like defending Tom. He roasted Tom Brady's fans instead of mocking Brady, which is what the event was. Fans have your back, Affleck said. You guys out there talking S. All right, behind your effing keyboard, that doesn't make you a fan. That makes you a B word. I can't think of a more effed up, dysfunctional, horrible working system designed to perpetually make people feel awful. So yeah, he was trying to defend Tom and call out the fans, but no one really wanted to lecture at the time. And I think it was just no disrespect, Ben, not the place, this was the place for jokes and everyone was being offensive and no holds barred. And you going on these Hinge and the fans felt more like your own issues. So clearly you don't like all the feedback you're getting either. So you were doing it through Tom's fans and trying to defend him. Users were calling it the worst performance of the night. Ben is a walking example that fame and wealth sometimes really, really don't make you happy. He does really exude that. It does seem like I've seen him in other interviews where he's happy, enjoying himself. Ben Affleck is killing this roast just like he killed the Batman franchise. Come on, he wasn't a bad Batman. Reps for Batman didn't come back. But yes, folks are labeling him unhinged. And what did you guys think? Did you watch it? Do you want to watch it? I want to see what you think. Let us know in the comments before you click over those clips. Make sure you've subscribed. Hit that bell for all alerts. Smash that thumbs up and leave a comment down below. And if you saw the other videos getting blocked, let me know. Engagement helps. Keep checking back. Appreciate you. And then, yes, I will put the one that hopefully didn't get blocked right there. Pay attention. If you click it and it's blocked, get mad, get angry. Let's see what happens. We'll appeal it. Appreciate all you. Stay tuned for more here on Popcorn Planet.